has been the heart of the Charter. And as you would well know, that we've had a revised mining charter that's been put in place, and inside the actual mining charter, a portion of that is the actual heart of the charter is safety and health.
More dear than this life, you are to me. Your kiss more clear than the crystal of the sea. Please save me, I've fallen here, I'm lost and alone. And the angel weeps, I hear him cry, a lonely prayer, a voice on high. Dry all your tears, come what may, and in the end the sun will rise on one more day.
The last 2 days, in our view as the organizing committee, were a success. A success in that the intention of the last 2 days was sustained over those 2 days. And the intention was to share the leading practices on what seems to be working in certain minds, to share with other minds, so that they can consider to implement in their minds in order to improve the health and safety in our workplaces and achieve zero harm.
As the NUM, we believe in zero harm, and that it is attainable in our operations. The achievements attained by such means is by far an illusion that collectively we can achieve more to save our workers' lives and becoming a caring industry. We therefore encourage the workers and the executive to be continuously vigilant against any deterrence in sustaining the good working achieved. The knowledge that you generate, the things that you do right, please learn to share that information with others. Because it is helpless if one mining company achieves fatality-free shifts and 10 others are killing people in the workplace. NUM supports any initiative aimed at making the workplace a safe and healthy one.
We as a chamber would like to state it and state it all the time and every time, but we'd like to see every worker remain home every day unharmed. It is why we deeply regret that 69 mine workers have not returned home since the beginning of this year. In recognition of the importance of leadership in doing this, achieving these noble goals, the Chamber of Mines have established as chief executives elimination of fatalities team that will ensure that we deliver fast and effectively on the industry commitment to zero harm.
Zero is impossible, but we can achieve the impossible. It can be done. Now, just imagine 1 year that we all come here together again for our industry day, and we think back and we tell ourselves, this year we did not lose one single life. Just imagine the feeling, the pride that we would have in ourselves. It's not possible, but it can be done.
It is my pleasure today and privilege to be amongst you on this significant occasion once more this year. But I also take this opportunity to the organizers for inviting me to share in the life of are people in the mining industry. We need to move away from issues of litigations to areas where as stakeholders can come together to reach amicable solutions in addressing our challenges. We've got to commit ourselves to changing and acknowledging where we have not done better and committing ourselves to making it better. In a country where a better life for all has been promised, we cannot continue robbing family members of their loved ones. The repercussions from loss of lives go well beyond the mine boundaries. My department has become increasingly intolerant of non-compliance. I know that my chief inspector tends to be one of the most unpopular, Mr. Caesar, but I think he has good intention. Take it that way. He has no intention of collapsing this industry. Fatalities and incidences of occupational diseases in the mine sector. As we talk today, the current situation we find ourselves in as government also justifies the use of Section 54 of the Mine Health and Safety Act. Amongst others, enforcement tools which are at our disposals to prevent harm on mine workers. I hope the future of mine health and safety will hold fewer invocations of Section 54. In this regard, we need to ensure that every mine worker has a decent working place and the security that they will be returning to home, to their loved ones at the end of a hard day's work. There is also a need to ensure that accidents and occupational diseases are reduced through adoption of an advanced technology, available leading practices, and immense research that have been done and is still ongoing locally and internationally. I remain convinced that safety production can be achieved in our sector. Hence, it is commendable and encouraging to report that some of the mining companies are achieving these milestones. Our sector has seen dramatic changes in skills composition, in technology and work organizations over the past few decades. Restructuring has taken place and is underway at mining group levels, as well as company and workplace levels. Technology and the rapid pace of technological development have also had a profound effect in the sector and have greatly enhanced the efficiency of the industry, impacting every aspect of the mining process. To address these inevitable shifts, we need to ensure that incumbent and new workers are supported in acquiring the relevant skills required in this dynamic industry if we have to compete globally. Skills development in the sector will require continued partnership between government, labor, and business through the mining qualification authorities. The growth of our mining industry in South Africa is being challenged by lack of skills. Therefore, we need to fast-track the skills development as a sector, but also as a country. This industry can do more and can really set an example to others in terms of contributing to economic, social, and sustainable development. I thank you.
We have an award, the first award, we present the woman that has contributed so much to mining. Her name is Jane Mzubana, or Matsubana. We will ask the Minister to award her with the mining award. And then from there, we would like to give the Minister a token of appreciation from this conference.
The work engineering field, as young as it is, is heading in the right direction. And I would like to thank Chamber of Mines and the NQA for the initiative. Thank you very much.
Honourable Minister, on behalf of the organising committee and all the stakeholders, we just like to say thank you for your participation and thank you for your contribution to the mining industry in 2012. Thank you very much.
that the milestone is going to be 10 years, it's going to be a decade next year, when we need to start reporting against these things.
I think as a DMR, and you have seen also from the speech of the minister, that we are really committed to embracing a culture of health and safety for our mining class. And we will do that continuously, by providing an enough environment for mining through our regulatory framework as we are the regulator, and our enforcement strategies that support zero harm. We would also like to emphasize that obviously we should not be viewed as enforcing a law that we want to punish people. We should be viewed that the strategies that we are using are tools that we think will enhance the health and safety of our minorities. And our leaders will continue wherever they are to try and walk the zero harm track.
Yes, I think certainly from the Chamber's perspective, I can assure you of our commitment to achieving zero harm in the South African mining industry. And we do see the cultural transformation framework as a very, very serious tool to assist us in achieving those objectives to mine zero harm in South Africa. I think the key lies in the effective implementation and that action that lies in each one of the elements within the cultural transformation framework. That is the secret, I think, making the cultural transformation framework a successful tool to assist us in this journey.
Well, as the NUN, we want to reaffirm our commitment and our support to any initiative that seeks to make the workplace safer and healthier, that seeks to achieve zero harm, that seeks to have zero fatalities. Anybody, whether it is the chamber, we will work hand in glove with. Whether it is a mining house, we will work hand in glove with. Whether it's the DMR, whether it's all other organized labor formations, but we will not do anything that is at the expense of life and health. Please bear that in mind, that our support is extended only as far as life and limb is safe. And that we are not the enemy of the chamber or the industry. We need the chamber as much as they need us. We need the DMR as much as they need us. We need each other. Together we will achieve what we want to. Individually, we will fail. Collectively, we will achieve success.
Also, there is this full commitment towards achieving cultural transformation framework targets, and we will work with all the stakeholders as well as we need to get out in the achievement.
From the other side, I would like to reiterate the situation. As long as we stand here and we do it, you are achieving it. The situation that we can only fix it if we all collaboratively work together to solve the problem. The fact of the matter is, we need to put the blame culture behind us. We need to go and look for the good causes. And I'm challenging all the companies to actually do that, to charge less people and to take real corrective action rather than punitive action.
The contribution I can make perhaps here is that amongst all other things that we do in terms of improving our health and safety, one of them is if we can invest in our health and safety reps, because they are the eyes and ears at all times, 24 hours a day, while we are not there. In my view, we will be putting our money where our mouths are, because those people are there at all times. There are programs that have been put in place in MQA. I just think that amongst all other things that we can do as industry, if we can spend more time and develop that talent, then we get something.
Yeah, in really reaching the objectives of cultural transformation framework, there's really just two things. And that's true stakeholder engagement and health and safety. And secondly, forming mutual partnerships based on that engagement. The mining houses that has engaged all stakeholders on health and safety at proper level, at proper forums, are poised to reach the objectives of the cultural transformation framework. Those who have not done so, they probably have a difficult barrier.
Thank you. I kind of leave me at a spot where, on behalf of the Mine Health Safety Council, I think we are the guardians of this document, but we're not the owners of the document. The owners of the document is the sector, is yourselves, and the individuals that you see up here. But I think that what we should use, the cultural transformation is a guidance in terms of what we need to do in the areas that we need to focus on. In the minister's speech this morning, she talked about how good we were in terms of bringing in engineering controls and designs to eliminate the issue of risk. The cultural transformation seems to target these softer areas that in the past that we kind of ignored. And from the discussion that you have listened to today, you will see that these issues are vast, but they're not insurmountable in terms of the whole.
We can see that Longman has shown significant continuous improvement over the period since 2005. Of course, as your performance improves, it becomes increasingly more difficult to make further improvement. We had and have had a very simple message in the company. No one comes to our mines to die, and we will not accept another death in our company. We want to get the message to our employees as fast as possible, involving our unions and our contractors especially. So we called a central gathering of all our mine management after these 4 fatalities, where we made it clear that we will not accept cycles going forward. This is not who and what Longman is. It was Mr. Ian Farmer, here and myself. We went from shaft to shaft, addressing all our employees in mass meetings under the shadow of the headgear. We wanted to reaffirm to everyone that we stand for zero harm and that we will mine without any injuries. We have a vision. Not everything is mapped out, but I believe that we will be able to achieve it because together we can.
It must be said that by and large, many unsung heroes go by without recognition. And yes, we are alluding to those many acts of safety and health that occur on a daily basis. So the 49 recipients identified are indeed fortunate. And let us remember that they are representative of so many, let's say hundreds of thousands, is a word that's quoted yesterday, of safety heroes who live the value of good is the greatest enemy of great. And Steve Green, please come to the fore. Right, in the 6th place, Manny Silva. I don't know why the rest of the table is not coming to the fore, maybe they're just shy. In the 5th place, Andre, on the last one. Please come to the floor. Right, in the 4th place, Rob Vitolo. And in the 3rd class, Steve Baker. Well done, Steve. we're giving quite a challenge to all our photographers. Right, in the second place, Moses. Okay. Harmony is second and third places. See that we're in the challenge out there, laying down the water. Right, are we ready for the first? In the gold competition. Serono, number 2. And Paul, you have 60 move on to platinum mine. Yeah, and this is a tough one. The gold is easy. Platinum. So in the seventh position, I'm going to pronounce that sooner. I'll try Adam. I hope you understand it too. Right, in the sixth position, Daniel Maleka. Well done, Paulo. And in the third position, London, Korea Mine, and Korea on the team. Please come forward. In the fourth position, Korea Police, London, East Mine, third place, Etienne Alman, well done, Etienne. London, Mr. Patrick Riding Shot. Things are hotting up a bit. Etienne and his team was also the world champion in the sense that they had 4 ground fatality shifts for a mine with 4,400 people underground every day. Well done, Etienne. Second place, Aquarius, Brian Daniel. Brian, you here? Are we ready for the winners for platinum? And the winner is Paula Platinum. And this year there was quite a bit of a team stable. The mines are. Third position, we know it's Cornelia Norval from the Beers. The second place is again Paulo the Beers. He's one of the Beers guys that can come in. I know there are issues with getting people in cycle. Really, yeah. That's it. Well done. Please, the rest of the team comes forward. And the winners are Gustav Lindner, who will be representing the family. The Lions, the rest of our teams, let's see them. The seventh position, third row. 6 players, start levels. One over. Fifth position, Bongani, Makura. Third place. Fourth place, third row, Joe. Great to celebrate success. Right, in the third place, start at Alloys, Flores Motor. And in second place, start at Alloys, David Kumari. Right, are we ready for the winners? And the winners are... Snake Ball, on the other one. In seventh place, Sasol Engineering, Louis Whipper. And in the sixth place, Kim to work on. Fifth place, face fifth, Assault School. Fourth place, John Bell, start the goal. Right in the third place, start the goal. Louis Machine. Second place, Emmanuel. Goal. Together for the winners in gold, 12, they are Apple Living Garden, start with. Third place for Flying Ball. Well done. Second place, 1 minute, that's all you well done.
Oh, why stay?
All right, best in class. And the winners are. Second place, Roberts. can't do it without well done. Here we are. And also saying that 2 nights and really done well. And the goal and the goal. So we say 4 years consecutive. I see 3 years. All right, 2 years consecutively. We call on Wally and Stefan. Okay, we can fill the call and just a bit about the award. It's an international award. So Jackie Ryan was a person that worked in Pennsylvania, and he originated from the Emergency Disaster Management Service. And there was a time there were more than 1,000 fatalities. In fact, there was sort of 6 fatalities for every kind of illness a member produced. It was something horrendous. So the award itself, you'll see a miner returning home, and he's actually holding onto his kids. He's getting home. One also knows how that feels when you get home for a long day and you're being welcomed by a family. Right, please welcome on the podium. No drum roll for this one. We ask God to remember. Not before we get out of the stage.
I would like to thank the Lonmin executive team, the DMR, and the various unions and associations for the support and in creating the framework and environment to be successful. For the people of Lonmin, viva safety!